Hi Pisces, my name's Erin if you're new here. Welcome to my channel. Pisces, if you're returning or you subscribed last week, great to have you here. I have got a few messages before we get into the reading, so let's get those out of the way. I've uploaded this for the week the 16th to the 22nd of March, although it is timeless. Whenever you've clicked on this is when you were meant to hear the messages within it. If I say he or she, it is just energies. We've all got feminine and masculine within us, so it's not specific to gender. Also, feel free to switch it around to the other person. It may or may not resonate with you, this reading. It is just a general reading. Anything else, just visit my description box. You've got a link in there if you would like a personal reading too. I think that's everything. Pisces, I was getting two things while I was meditating on your cards. I was getting the Five of Pentacles, which speaks of feeling in a place of lack, or a situation has left you feeling like you're alone and isolated. And I also got a song through, Lean on Me. And I actually just kind of sung the first three lines. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on. Those 4 lines. So that might mean something to you. We're going to use Work Your Light Oracle deck for overarching energy this week. And Wild Unknown Spirit deck by Kim Kranz. Sorry, I will probably just speed up. I did 2 meditations back to back, so everything feels quite slow. So sorry if my speech is quite slow. Right, let's get into it, Pisces. So your overarching energy cards were Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising, you are the Oracle. So this to me speaks of you being your own light. You've got all the answers within. And I think maybe hearing that song, Lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. So if you are withdrawing and going within to heal, it's almost a message from Source to say, you know, we are here and we can help raise your vibration, and you've got the answers within you how to do that. And also you got another one that fell out, Break the Chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So there may be a soul contract that has ended, because I'll show you what was on the bottom of the deck when I cut your cards. But this is your opportunity to break a cycle of something, break the chain. You know, if something was repeating, to stop it happening again. So let's see where this goes. But look how beautiful this card is, Pisces. I think when you heal and you go within to heal and you connect with Source, your angels, your ancestors, your vibration is going to raise. Let's just put these here. Without putting them near the candle. Okay, you got on the bottom of the deck the Ten of Swords. So on the positive side of this, tens are completions. It's the end of that cycle. It's the end, you know, there are no more lessons to learn within this. Somebody has deeply hurt you. There's some deep wounds, so this would make sense that you've got to go through a phase now where you're pulling back to heal. This could be betrayal. This card is just asking you to, you know, he's got a sword through his eyes. There's nothing left to see here, Pisces. You've seen all you need to see about that person, that situation. And, you know, they've clearly left you on the floor here through whatever they've done. So this is a time to go within, you know, use that hermit energy to start the healing process of pulling each and every one of these swords out. Let's see where this goes. I'll do past, present, challenges, advice from spirit, and final outcome. That's too many cards. Let's just see where this goes. Aries season begins on the 22nd as well, I think it is. So start of the new year, the new astrological year. Wow, look at this. Okay, we've got strong Capricorn and Aquarius energy here. You could say Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I always link the King of Swords with Aquarian energy here. That might resonate for some, not all of you, but this is you seeing clearly, using your logic and intellect. You've taken your emotions out of it, probably because they were depleted from whatever that Ten of Swords was, and you've seen clearly the toxicity in this situation, and it's made two people here go like that, go separate ways, whatever this was. And that's what I was getting. I was being drawn to the eyes in the Ten of Swords card. You've seen all you need to see. You pulled those swords out. It's almost like, was somebody hiding truth from you and warping your perspective in some way for their own benefit. And the beautiful thing is, because that was a 10 and that was a completion, you've pulled that sword out of your eyes, and look at this. Look how clearly you can see now. Your eyes are wide open, and you've got that sword, and you're going to start to reignite all these chakras. And your root one, your root chakra here, is pointing upwards to the divine. Use, work with them, like this card. Work with them to gain the answers within you. Absolutely beautiful, seeing that so clearly. Yeah, look, you've got another 10 on the bottom. I don't read reversals, by the way, unless I'm guided to do so, but you've got 10 of Wands. That is you carrying way too much responsibilities in that situation or that relationship than you deserve to be. It wasn't equal, it wasn't reciprocated, and it just got too much. Let's see what your present energy is. How many cards have we got there? That's fine, we'll take those. Okay. Present energy, you've got the 8 of Swords. That would definitely, after coming out of something that was 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, left you in a feeling of being stuck and trapped, locked in your own thinking you can't move. This was how it left you, imprisoned in your own thoughts here. But the beautiful thing is, in present energy, the Hanged Man in this deck is mastering the art of letting go. And we let go in order to release ourselves from this imprisonment of our thoughts here. And you've decided, look at this. You've got such clarity. So now this is letting this go, because you've seen all you need to see, you know all you need to know, and you're closing it out and you're letting go. And look, this fell out too. You got the Chariot. This is, I always think your third eye here, strongly drawn to that, using your own inner wisdom to go through this pentacle, to bring in your Ace of Pentacles. The potential for a brand new beginning always starts within us. And the Chariot speaks of moving forward, horses have got stamina, and because I'm being drawn to this, your mental stamina, as soon as you've released the Eight of Swords energy and let go, is going to propel you and drive you forward. And the Chariot speaks of not looking back. You're determined for your own self-care to move forward with renewed optimism, which is part of the healing process that we go through. Because when we meditate, or when we withdraw, when we're in solitude, we start to realize, as we heal, our own self-worth, and this is what drives us forward successfully. We've regained our balance here, and it's almost, to me, just deciding to leave the tens behind and take the zeros off the tens, to move through a portal to a one, the new beginning. Cancer energy here too. Could be letting go of a Cancer who left you feeling stuck. I'm really liking the way the Father of Swords is dominating this reading. Even if I took these off and looked at these, if you're not there, you're going to have such a powerful energy to move forwards, Pisces. And as I say, powerful, look, the Emperor taking the lead in your own life. This tree is so strong, and you're so close to the sun. Look, it's like going through here, and when you go through here, it's the sun, it's heading towards your happiness. The Emperor is standing so tall and strong by taking the lead back in your own life that you can see for miles. And this is a divine masculine energy, and this feels very masculine as well. So driving yourself forward away from these previous energies, whatever this toxic situation was. What are your challenges? What are the challenges for Pisces? And when we go within to heal, that is where we regain our strength. It's where we recharge. It's where we top up. That propels us forward. That's too many cards. Just one card, please. You've got a mixture here with the horse. You know, using your third eye next to the Father of Swords, by using your logic and your intellect and your intuition, is a very powerful mix to move you forward. Let's take that one. Yeah, that wanted to flip out. Your challenge is to remove yourself from this situation that was causing, this is the Five of Wands, by the way, that was causing too much drama in the situation. Maybe there was too many people. Let's get some clarity on that. So it's your challenge is to move completely away from this situation. Advice from Spirit, let's see. There. I was strongly getting that when I was meditating on the cards. You have got the Five of Pentacles here. This is somebody who's left you out in the cold, and they caused a lot of... Sometimes these situations really affect our finances too. They affect, when there's been 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands and 5 of Wands, it has a ripple effect on our lives, and it could have affected other areas of your life where there is now a feeling of lack and it needs replenishing. And this is what advice from Spirit, look at this. You've got the Six of Swords on the bottom, moving away from difficult times. This is advice from Spirit. This left you out in the cold. It may have, there was loss of some sort here. Could have taken a financial hit because, you know, like I say, these situations can really affect our finances, especially if you're self-employed, or if you work on commission, something like that, because it affects our well-being when we're in situations like this. It just has that ripple effect. And this is Spirit saying, you know, trust that you're moving away from difficult times. You're going through deep healing here. Once you break this chain, your vibration is rising, and it will rise, Pisces, because as soon as we move from the darkness, we can start to head back towards the light. And if you look in this card, that's kind of what it's doing here. It's almost like it's raining replenishment. I'm feeling replenishment here, and you're a water sign. So if you can get out near water, that's really going to help. But remember, miracles are natural. You know, it's having that faith that once you move away from this, and start to heal, your vibration will automatically start to rise, and you'll start to see the rainbow. You know, there's that famous saying that to see a rainbow, you have to pull up with the rain, or something like that, or accept the rain. And it's what appears, isn't it? After the storm, after the rain, the sun comes out, a rainbow appears. Yeah, and that's what it's saying to focus on, and that will help raise your vibration. Help you heal, Pisces. What's the final outcome? Final outcome. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at the final outcome. You've got the World. In the original tarot deck, she isn't wearing anything. She doesn't need to. She doesn't need her protection on. She's just got like purple fabric wrapped around her, which is her intuition, crown chakra, and your third eye, that blend of the, you know, the purple and lilac, where you're wrapped in your knowing that it was the right thing to close that cycle out. And that's what you're going to do. Look at that. You've got the World. It speaks of completion. It speaks of freedom. It speaks of you getting to a place where you look back on that journey, and it's radical acceptance of what's gone on, and knowing that you're not going to walk back into that. It was a journey, and all you would take, because the fall is the leap of faith, all you would take from that are the lessons, and that's all he has in his bag. It's such a light, free energy, and now you're free to create magic. You know, these are like stars here, but it's almost like you back to your authentic self, completion here. It's a really gorgeous energy. Balanced, healing's taken place. You've come out not only as a renewed self, but as a changed person for the better. When we get the World, we look back at that and we realise we weren't the person we first were when we started that particular cycle or phase of our life to where we are now. You know, these changes change us, but it's for the better, because in that time we start to realise our own self-worth and our self-love again. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. You are slowly, as your vibration raises and you heal, is moving out of that energy. Yeah. You've got the Ten of Swords again. So it's to put this down, whatever this is. Your challenge is to not go back into that, because when the devil energy is around, that's our shadow side as well. So there could be a pull, but once you start to master your shadow side, the devil starts to lose its power, because you start to realize this is beautiful. Taking the pull, the emotions out of it, using your logic that I'm actually in control of my mind. I can choose not to go back into this. Your shadow side wants to take over sometimes and pull you back into situations where there's a real strong intensity to it. And devil energies, we're there for a reason. We're there because there's elements of it that feel so good. And even when we, it's like ignoring the red flags. When we go back in again, we know what we're doing, but there's something there where we think, oh, it'd be okay this time. I'm on top of it. And then you come out of it, and then this is where the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands happen. But the beauty of this is you've got the Three of Cups here. You've got the Three of Cups. You are going to successfully move away, because you've had the Ten of Swords twice now as confirmation that is closing out, and you are determined to make a change and fly away. This butterfly here, this is a Two of Pentacles. You are deciding to move forward. Son of Swords, that's like the Knight of Swords, with action. You're determined. Look at the determination with that sword to move away from the situation. Page of Wands is underneath that. Page of Wands speaks of new ventures. You're itching to go forward once you come out of this Ten of Swords energy. And it's beautiful because the wheel is turning. Once you start to move away from that low vibration, the wheel is turning, the wheel of fortune. And it's almost like, look, there's you there, seeing clearly all the hurts and the betrayal that went on, and there you are there through this journey, ready to go. You're ready to take flight, Pisces, because you've got the world there. Yeah, and you're going because you understand. This is so beautiful, Pisces, because Three of Wands speaks of expansion. Look at this. What are you going to expand? What are you going to grow here? It's a new cycle that's going to bring in great fortune. And look at that. Once you jump on this wheel and you take the lessons and use them for expansion and growth, the wishes come in. Wishes granted. Healing has taken place. A place of relief, because it's a place of peace and harmony. And we usually get this beautiful energy after a tower. And I'm surprised that the tower didn't come in. But look at that. That was the next card. Wishes granted. Assured. Amazing, really amazing. I'm going to get you a Page of Wands. Can also speak of beginner's mind, when we're at the start of a new journey, embracing new ideas, new thoughts, and going with it with a sense of wonder. And you're going to get a place where you might reconnect with, Three of Cups can also speak of reconnecting with our community, going out more, socialising, or going to anything that raises your vibration, finding your soul tribe. You've got this here. it's almost affirmations of what's ahead. You know, these portals, and then the world, you've done it, you've completed that cycle. Let's get you, yeah, universe has your back. I'm being called to get you one of those. Lots of soul growth here, Pisces. That's what I'm picking up. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Yeah, I think this is over here when you go within and you do the healing, and your peace has a ripple effect on everything around you. And the star is the place of, you know, peace and harmony. And on the bottom you've got, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Wow. It's have faith that all this was meant to be and meant to happen for a reason, because it's going to bring your wishes in. Let's get you, I'm being called to get you a Gaia Oracle card too. Let's see what the Gaia Oracle has to say here. I think the emphasis here is to focus on getting yourself in a calm place. And as I said that, look what one fell out. Zen garden, inner sanctuary. 3 and 8, 38, that's 11. That can speak of an awakening, which is definitely what we'd get when we go within and create that peace within ourselves. What I want to do is read that out from the book. They're not long, Pisces, and we'll see what this has to say. Okay. Life is full of ups and downs, a constant ebb and flow between war and peace. Everything has a positive and negative charge. Just turning the page. Harmony and disharmony, order and chaos, clarity and confusion, calm and conflict are all partners. In our physical world, you cannot have one without the other. Yet, like all of us, you sometimes wish that things could change. Why can't we just live in peace? Well, the answer is that peace is possible, but you can only find it from within. And that was saying you are the oracle. You will find the answers. The first step is to accept the world as it is. Just let things be. Trust that everything happens for a reason and that there is a higher purpose to all things. What was I just saying, Pisces? So I'm strongly picking up for this. I'm thinking of the Abraham Hicks mantra, everything is always working out for me, even when we're in the depths. To say that everything is always working out for me, because there's a divine plan that we can't possibly even begin to understand. This is beautiful. Trust that everything happens for a reason and that there is a higher purpose to all things. Now become aware of your breath. Let it guide you to a place of peace and light, a beautiful garden within the golden chamber of your heart. It is here within your inner sanctuary that you will find the peace that you seek. Peace is only possible when there is peace within our hearts. That's what this card was saying, wasn't it? When you are able to find peace, even in the midst of chaos, look at this, Even in the midst of chaos, this could have been third party as well. That's another situation I'm picking up. Sorry, I didn't finish that. I've just lost my page. Okay, sorry about that, Pisces. When you are able to find peace, even in the midst of chaos, then you are a true master. And the affirmation for this, if you wanted to take a screenshot of this, is can you see that? I accept and love the world as it is. I trust that there is a higher order to everything. I find solace in the sanctuary of my heart. I move my awareness within. I am the peace that I seek. It all just works across so beautifully that through the pain is going to lead you to where you are absolutely meant to be and where you're going to be fulfilled and your wishes are granted. Please clarify the world with numerology, and then we close this out, Pisces. I hope that's helped in some way. Please clarify the world for Pisces. Here you go, you got 2, yeah. First one is number 9, completion. Yeah, that is what the world is. It's kind of double confirmation that that's done. Go within, another confirmation to connect with your intuition. And when you do this, 2 and 2 is 4. It's going to bring in stability and a firmer, stronger foundation back into your world. And orange is linked to our sacral chakra. Once we go within and we listen to our intuition, our sacral chakra will start to open again, because 10 of Swords would have blocked it. Sacral chakra is where our pleasure is and our happiness. And it's almost like those swords, once they're pulled out, look, your sacral chakra is glowing again, it's open. And then it says, if there's something you can do creative, that will also help your solar plexus chakra, you know, the one above, which is where our personal power is, because this situation would have been disempowering to you. If there's anything you can do that lights you up, that inspires you, anything at all that gets kind of your creative juices flowing, then go for that. Because also when we get in this frame of mind, there's no resistance. Whenever we're creating, writing, listening to music, drawing out in nature, there's no resistance there. So then we can start to manifest. 3s are all about manifestation. When we're in this zone, we can start to think about what we want to bring in. And I think this is where you're going to get to, because you had the star, you know, come out, and then it's, look at that, to finish a reading. New beginnings, Pisces. Red is your root chakra. And this is what I was saying here about when you connect with your intuition for stability. Root chakra is where our stability and our security and our safety is. And this is what this new beginning is going to bring to you. Really amazing read, Pisces. If any of that resonated with you, what I do each week is the 3 signs with the most likes. I give them an extra bonus video during the week as a thank you for supporting the channel. If you haven't subscribed, I'll leave a link up there. Would love to have you here. And also what I'll do is I'll link to last week's video as well up here, because there might be another message in there for you too. Okay, Pisces, lots of love. Bye.